Well, hello, everyone. It's been a while since I, DSP, took you all out on the lake for a nice fishing journey and a nice chill night stream of interactive fishing fun. That's right, it was 2022 when we played Bassmaster over that summer. Well, it is now 2025, and the chill vibes are back. A new game just released today called Cast and Chill on Steam. We're about to check it out. All right, well, let's see how it goes. Now, I'm curious what this means. Like, what is that, or that? Oh, you can change your appearance. Oh, that's cool. All right, can we get one that looks like me? Let's see. That kind of looks like me, just not the same color shirt. You see, I'm not wearing a trucker hat. It's getting there. Damn, there's a lot of configurations, huh? I guess it's a randomized button. I think it is a randomized button, actually. I will just go with that. Let's just go with that one. And this is the doggo. Oh, look at this. You get all different dogs. So that's a husky. That's a beagle. Looks like a beagle, perhaps, or a bloodhound. That looks like a lab. A golden lab. Another lab. I don't even know what kind of dog that is. But it's definitely a husky. What kind of doggo should I go for? What do you guys think? By the way, thank you, Nick. $2 super chat. He says, let's fish. Cool hat. The hat's not showing up well, sadly, right now. Maybe it'll show up better as we continue to play. I don't know. If the hat is a bother, let me know. I'll take it off. It's my fisherman's hat, but like I told you, my background removal tool tends to cut off stuff, and that's what I was worried about, that it would, and it looks like it is. So, there you go. Let's go with one of the labs. Or how about, I like this guy. Let's do this. Cast and chill. Let's go. Can we go full screen? There we go. Full screen. We press start. Here we go. Settings. Here we go. Let's see. Let's do 120 FPS limit. We got VSync on. Windowed. Let's go full screen. We don't need idle mode. Unless I'm I guess what happens is it auto fishes if you're not there. Zoom out the camera. Oh, you go in or out. Which should we prefer, actually? Maybe zoom out is better. Default is supposed to be zoom in, but zoom out lets you really see your surroundings well, right? Huh. What is that? Oh, choose your language. Got it. Okay. And I want to up the volume so I can hear it. My volume's really loud, but I think this game is a really low volume, so I might have to bump it up on the stream so you guys... Yeah, you can't hear anything, right? Holy crap. So, I have maxed out the volume, but I might have to exponentially boost it for you guys to hear. I guess we'll see. All right, let's just go roll with this. Okay. So here we go. We're going out to the lake, folks. Wait, did it turn on idle mode? I didn't want idle mode. I don't know what it's doing. Hopefully it's not doing idle mode. We'll see. We're going out to the lake for the first time. Very nice. It's night. I've never been camping. I've been fishing several times with my dad, but never camping. Oh, what's that? Can we stop here to fish? Already, I can tell you this is different from the demo. Here you can choose where you want to fish. All right, cast your line. Here we go. What happened? Oh, cast it. It's not casting it. Uh-oh. I'm holding A. Look. It's not doing it. What is going on? Cast the line. It won't cast. I don't get it. It worked in the demo. I played the demo on Friday and it worked. Now it's not working. Controls. Cast your line. A, that's what I'm doing. You can snooze with right bumper. You can pat the dog with left bumper. Let's pat the dog. It won't let me because I'm in the tutorial. When I press it, he has a heart above his head, though. So, did they screw it up? No, I did not use a different controller last time. I was using this one on Friday. I was using this controller. For some reason, I can't cast the line. I'm holding it, and I let go, and nothing happens. This is a problem. Hmm. Uh, hmm. If I can't cast... One of the triggers is also doing it, which is weird. It's right trigger. We're having a problem. I don't know what's going on. This worked on Friday in the demo. I swear to you, we played it on Friday and it worked. So what's going wrong now? What is going wrong now? Maybe I got to use the other controller, which is bizarre because this controller worked with the game on Friday. This is what, the Mashinike G5 Pro V2? It totally worked on Friday, and now it's not working. This is bizarre. So maybe I have to go get the Xbox pad, the Xbox Elite 2, if this isn't working. Or I could try to run a cord direct. No, I don't think it's a wrong spot. I think you could fish here if you wanted to. We can go further out. It didn't insinuate that you can't fish here. This is more in the lake, so you think this is deeper where, you know, maybe we'll get more fish here. Right? Okay. So, cast your line. Hey. Why won't he cast the line? All you would do is hold and release, and he would toss it, and now he won't. It's like the game doesn't know that you've released the button for some reason. I tap it, and look, see that? But I didn't enable any turbo function or anything on this. Wait a minute, I even played a game earlier today, and I didn't have a problem. I don't know. Well, this is a bad start. I don't know what happened. It worked on Friday. I've changed absolutely nothing, and now the controller won't work with the game. So I guess I gotta go plug in the official Xbox controller then. Turn off idle mode. You think that's what's doing it? I mean, I never enabled it. No. It still doesn't do it. And look, I didn't enable idle mode. I don't even get how idle mode turns on because I didn't have that on. When I play, I don't get it. I don't know what I've done wrong here. How much you want to bet there's something with this controller? Which makes no sense because, again, it worked on Friday, this exact same controller with the demo. So what did they change between the demo and the final release that this third-party controller doesn't work? And no, the controller has no modes activated, nothing. Nope. I've done nothing to it. It just... I don't know why this is happening. It just has to piss me off because I want to play this game. I'm literally in it right now. No turbos are enabled or anything like that. Wait, what's this? There might be a macro enabled. What is this? There might be a macro enabled, and I don't know why. How do I disable a macro? I think there's a macro enabled, and I don't know why. And it's on the A button. How the hell did this... How do I change it? I never enabled it, so I have no idea why it's enabled. I never enabled a macro to A, but apparently there's a macro on this button now. Okay, I think I just got rid of it. Apply. Okay, let's try it. This is ridiculous. I'm just going to get the other controller at this point. All right? This is stupid. I'm not going to waste it. It's wasting my time. I'm staring at this. I have no idea what's causing it. It doesn't say there's any macro enabled now. I mean, there was a macro enabled, but I disabled it. Maybe if I turn the controller off and on again. Hold on. If it doesn't work after turning it off and on, I'm just going to go get the other controller. Because, like I said, I don't even remember enabling a macro, but I opened the macro menu. It claims there's a macro on the A button. I didn't do that. I never enabled it. So what turned that on, I have no clue. Okay. All right, enough of this. I've had enough. I am now using the official Xbox Elite 2 controller. There's no macros enabled on this thing. It's a very, it's got features, but I have nothing programmed, nothing. It's the basic controller. All right? Let me see if I can fish now. By the way, I'm blocking my own boat, so hold on a second here. Let's do it this way so we can actually see. All right, ready? Yeah, who knows? Again, who knows what happened? I have no idea. I got him. Got my first fish. We got a threadfin shad. Threadfin shad. Very nice. How on earth the controller worked on the Friday with the demo and not with the final game, I have no idea. You tell me, but whatever. All right. Open the logbook. So here, it's going to log my catches. Look at this. There's a bluegill sunfish, the walleye, and a threadfin shad. I guess that's what's here in this river. That's what they're showing me is available in the river. There's two more, but we don't know what they are. And these, maybe they're not available in the river. Maybe these are other locations, perhaps. But I guess there's 5 fish in this river to catch, as you can see. Okay. Yeah, that definitely was not a eatable size, I wouldn't say. I think that was a pretty tiny fish, was it not? Yeah. Okay. All right, so here we go. Now we can actually play the... Oh, I didn't mean to do such a wimpy toss. Very wimpy. We go. Oh, he bit it. Okay, hold on. All right, we got him. Another one, another threadfin shad. Okay. Boy. All right. So once we get into the swing of things, then I can talk with you guys more. People are already asking me questions, but I've already missed them all because I'm trying to play the game. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, another one. Little guy. So we have 3. Oh, that's a bluegill. All right, a small bluegill. Right now, we can only hold 3 fish. I think the first upgrade we're going to want to do is to try to hold more than 3 fish. Like, at least 4 or more, right? Let's try that first. Beautiful scenery in this game. Very nicely executed graphics here. For pixel art, it's quite chill and entertaining. Nicely detailed. Very good. The music's nice, but the volume's very low in this game, so it's hard to hear. Like, I have my music pumped all the way up on my TV, and I can still barely hear it. All right. So here we go. We've arrived at the store. Hey there, bud. I'm Rusty. Come on in. All the gear's over on the right. Lures, rods, boats, and upgrades. The whole shebang. Holler if you need a hand or a good story. I got both in spades. All right. So we got different baits. What I think first thing I need to do, I need to have a higher capacity. By the way, so here's the fishing licenses. These are the maps. These are how you unlock different locations, okay? They're expensive, so it's going to take a while before I can actually afford those. So here we go. Fish storage 3 to 4. We can't even afford that yet, so we're going to wait. We're going to save. I definitely want to have more fish so we don't have to make as many trips back and forth. Okay. Demolition Daddy says he likes a good trout sandwich. Really? Trout sandwich. I never had that. Sorry to hear that, Captain. I hope your mother feels better. Really, I hope that you guys you recover as quickly as possible. Bronchitis is not pleasant and can be serious if, you know, not taken seriously, so I'm glad to hear that you are. Have I fished much in real life? When I was a kid, I went out with my dad many times to Lake Lillanoa in Connecticut, and we would fish for sunnies. Sunnies were these really awesome little fish that had a golden scale and sheen to them. They basically reflected the sun back, and they were really nice looking fish, but we never kept one because they don't really grow too big. So we didn't want to be taking little fish out of the lake. We would always catch and release. And I remember once we went saltwater fishing. There's maybe a couple other times, but I just remember Lake Lillanoa a lot because that's the most frequent one we went to. I don't remember, specifically any other time. Whoop. Oh, well, I screwed it up. How do you pull her in? I screwed this up. I pulled it in too early. Can we pat the dog now? Well, the dog does the little love symbol, but you can't really pat him right now, maybe because I have my hands on the fishing rod. Okay. Here we go. Once we get better stuff, we'll catch bigger fish. It'll be a lot more fun, but we got to get through a little intro grinding first. Nice, chill, relaxing stuff. Yeah, cough syrup tastes disgusting, Captain, but sometimes you just got to tough through it for your own good, right? Not much you can do about that. I don't think there's ever been a good tasting cough syrup. If a cowboy fan, he's saying, would I consider visual novels? Right now, no. Just be honest with you. Right? Visual novels are too long. That is the problem with visual novels. It's not that they're not entertaining. It's not that they're not fun. It's that they are too long. I mean, most visual novels that I've ever played, we're talking Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton, Danganronpa. They're all like 40 plus hours long, and I'm not looking for an insanely long game where I have to read a bunch of text. I'm just not. So those are out for now. Not considering. It's not a no for forever. It's just a no for now. Here we go. I look handsome with this hat on, says Clyde Baxter. Well, thank you so much, Clyde. Pretty odd to just so casually compliment the looks of a male streamer across the internet that, you don't know, really, but all right, fine. Thank you. Boom, ba-da-ba-doom. See, I like the banjo, but I can barely hear it. Can you guys even hear it? Maybe I should massively buff the game's volume on stream so you guys can hear it, because I can barely hear it. All right, now we can buy the capacity upgrade. Boom. Pretty important to get that. Okay? Go back out. Would you guys like me to buff the volume, or are we good? Is it all right? I will up it if you would like me to. Nick did a super chat, $2, says his grandpa was in an iron lung for polio. I'm very sorry to hear that. Is the iron lung not that metal contraption you need to be inside of to survive? Isn't it supposed to be like a breathing apparatus or something like that? I think it is, right? Okay, I keep going too far because I'm covering myself. I want to go back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we can actually see the boat. Here we are. Gabriel, good evening. How are you? Good to see you. So, if you're here to chill and have a good time and interact with me tonight, you're in the right place. That's exactly what this is going to be. That's exactly how the Bassmaster streams were years ago. Okay? If you're here to complain that the game is boring, I'm going to put you in concrete shoes and throw you in the lake. So, yeah, you probably don't want to complain. You could leave and come back later if this is not your cup of tea. Okay. Here we go. Sunfish. Same ones, of course. What's up, Parasolo? How you doing? Good to see you. He woke up early today. That's why he's here. Well, it's late for me. It's 7:44 p.m. for me. Jay says, I've been fishing for 20 years. This is my cup of tea. I'm happy to hear that. Ava Cowboy fan, what question are you asking? I don't see a question in your statement that you're asking a question. Okay. Another bluegill. Lots of bluegills. Oh. Can you guys hear anything? Do you hear any noise at all in the game? Or is it way too low? Here, I'm gonna buff it. Hold on. Let me go here. It sounds so low. It's ridiculous. I don't know why the volume is so low. I understand they want it to be chill, but like, I would like to hear the game. So here, I'm going to buff it by 3 decibels. Even that didn't do much. Here, I'm going to buff it by like 8 decibels. There. Okay, I've severely buffed the sound now. Now tell me how it sounds, okay? All right. Oh, by the way, so Nick, I got to count Nick's super chat. It was $2. I didn't count it. Can you hear that sounds now? Can you hear the nature sounds and everything? I hope so. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I reeled in too early. There's no banjo right now. There's just some nature sounds. You're about to drop a doki doki? Well, don't panic. Did I catch one? Nope. Oh, I did! Dude, there was a fish on the line. I didn't even realize it was so small. How long have I had that hat? 3 years. I bought it when we were playing Bassmaster 3 years ago. But I consider playing P4R. I don't even know what that is. What's P4R? Yeah. Did I like fishing in Red Dead 2, to be honest, X-Shooter? I don't remember it. I think we did do it and enjoyed it, right? But I really don't recall it, so I can't really say. So, now, back already, fish with feet jumping in the boat. We can buy the new rod. How expensive is the new rod? 100. We can increase the strength of the line. We can increase the line length. I'd rather save up for the new rod, I feel. So instead, can we just do, yeah, let's do it again. Let's increase to 5 and 6. There you go. We can hold 6 fish. So let's cash 6 at a time. That's going to increase the amount of money we're making in one trip. And then within 2-3 trips, we'll have enough to probably get the new rod. So there you go. Did I ever play Coffee Talk? No, I don't know what that is. What is Coffee Talk? I looked into both Fishing Planet and Call of the Angler. Both games are incredibly outdated. Their graphics are bad, and they're full of bugs and very limited with what they are, and not very good games. I looked into both. I was like, wasn't impressed with either, actually. Remember, my wife played one of them, and it was not good. And the other one looks terrible, too. That's what I said. I wish that they would make a modern fishing game that looks good and plays good, but it seems like the companies that made these games, they weren't it. You know what I mean? They weren't like the tip-top dev teams, if you know what I mean. So, we're doing this nice chill fishing game tonight, which is really the point, is the chill atmosphere of it, not necessarily the accuracy of the fishing. I'm doing good, Greasy Behemoth. How are you? Call of the Angler is not relatively new at all. And it's insanely limited. I know because that's the one my wife played. She played it and got so bored with it within like a day, she never played it again. She said after a day, there was nothing to do. The game was incredibly boring. And I was watching her play and I agree. So nice try. I act like I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. By the way, that was a trophy-sized fish that we just got there. What was it, a shad? That was a trophy size, so that one will sell for a lot more money. It's Persona 4 Revival. See, so Persona 4 Revival is the Persona 4 remake, correct? I probably would be interested in that, yes. I loved Persona 4 when I played it for the first time years and years ago, but it was the PS2 version. A new version with better graphics, added content. I probably would really like that, so. I did play Baldur's Gate 3, absolutely. One of the longest, if not the longest playthrough I've ever done on this channel. You can find it by going to the playlist tab and searching for it by clicking the magnifying glass. Mozzie, don't start. Seriously, don't start. Stop it right now. All right, here we go. Gavin says he tried it too. He tried P3. It wasn't for him. Persona 5 is better. So you tried the Persona 3 Reloaded. The problem with Persona 3 Reloaded is when you go into Tartarus, it's so boring. It's like the most primitive dungeon possible. It's insanely repetitive. The story itself is good. The actual dungeons with bosses and stuff are good. But when you have to go into Tartarus and grind for so long, it's so bad. It is so boring. So that's why I didn't really like it as much as 4. Or 5 for that matter. I still think it's a good game, though. I can hear can you guys hear the nature sounds? I can hear the nature sounds. They're very nice. Oop. Oh, crap. So my apologies. I have no idea why the controller that I used on Friday is not working with this game now. It totally worked on Friday with the demo. 0 problems. And now I had to use my official Xbox controller to get it to work again. I don't get that. That's really weird. Keep in mind that controller also did not work properly with Mind's Eye, but it works with everything else. Like today, earlier, I played Blueprints, no problems. I played Lies of P I'm playing on it, which is a game that's very control intensive. That's working on it, no problems. So I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Have I played No Man's Sky since it updated and had expansions? I played it when it was like maybe a year after it originally come out, maybe a little longer after that. Everyone had claimed this giant update had happened. The game was completely different. It could be played third person now. It was so much improved. You should play it. So I booted it up and I played it. Okay. Yes, the graphics had been improved. Yes, a lot of the bugs had been fixed. Yes, there were now people at the space stations. But it was the same gameplay loop. Go to a planet, grind resources. Go to a planet, grind resources. Fight a few enemies, grind resources, grind resources. It was boring as dirt. So I was like, this game is not riveting at all. This game's gameplay loop actually is boring. So I didn't care for it. Now, I've heard again, they probably had 10 expansions since then, but if I didn't care for it back then, I'm probably not going to care for it now. Okay, 38. We need to get to 100 to get the new rod. And then what I'll do is I'll upgrade the new rod to have a stronger line and all of that. Once we get that new rod, then we can really start to catch new fish and the like, okay? That's right. If you don't like chill games where we're going to sit around and interact, which is what today's about, tonight, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing Onimusha HD. We'll be doing Minecraft tomorrow night. We've got more Lies of P coming up this week. We got a new driving game coming up on Thursday night, the Taxi Driver Simulator. And we've also got Mario Kart Wednesday night. So we've got a lot of variety going on. Okay? It's all good if you don't like this game. You don't have to. only thing, I wish the controller vibrated when the fish bit, because then you could tell that you got him on the line. The controller does not vibrate when the fish bites. So I don't know. I guess the game just doesn't have vibration, right? No. So I do wish that it bit. I would like a controller vibration when, like notification when a fish bites. That's definitely a piece of feedback I'd like to get the devs to have, is vibration would be key. Do I like hunting games? I've literally never played a real hunting game. Ages ago on the Wii, I played, one of the, you just shoot enemy, or you shoot, like, wildebeest and stuff, and in, like, Africa. That was the game where I got the quote, "Extreme long shot" from. But outside of that, I've never played a hunting game. Usually hunting is like a mini game in other games, right? No, the controls tab just shows what each button is. It doesn't have, like, actively changing things on and off or anything like that. Mind's Eye got a 47 score on Metacritic. Wow, people were very generous with that one. I probably would have given it about a 22. The game is so boring as shit and buggy. All kinds of issues, up, down, left, and right. It stinks. Like, outside, here's the thing. A lot of people said the reason they didn't like Cyberpunk 2077 at launch was the bugs. So once the bugs were fixed, they were like, it was good. With Mind's Eye, even without the bugs, the game is still bad. Like, it's legit boring. There's nothing interesting about that game. So I wouldn't, even if they fixed every bug, I still would not like it. Look at, there's nice, a V line of ducks flying right there. That's nice. I like how, as the time transitions, more nature appears in the environments. That's pretty cool. We got a bite. Here we go. You like hunting in Oregon Trail? I played Oregon Trail, but I don't remember it that well. I don't necessarily remember hunting in it, what the hunting was. It was zombie bears? I think there was a zombie bear, right? Do I know why ducks fly in a V formation? I feel like I knew the answer to that once. It had something to do with, like, the way they communicate. That one of them is considered, like, the leader, and then the others follow suit. Because there's some communication thing that they naturally will formulate into that shape, the V shape. But I can't remember the wording or the explanation really for it. Does it have some... Hold on, I'm starting to remember now. Does it have something to do with the fact that one starts flying, and as the others start flying next to it or behind it, it's like... It's kind of like drafting when you're racing in a car, where if they fly a certain way in the air, that it's resistance to air and it makes you go faster. I think that's what it was, if I'm remembering correctly. We got a walleye. We caught a walleye, and we didn't even upgrade anything. We didn't upgrade our line or rod, and that's the harder fish to catch, so we actually got lucky there. They take turns flying out front to break air resistance. Is that true? So the one that's flying first has the harder time. The ones behind are more rested flying, and then they take turns. That makes sense. That's kind of neat. The ducks conserve energy. There you go. So the one in the front is exerting the most energy. The others are relaxing because that first one's breaking the air, creating less air resistance for the ones behind. And then they rotate out who's in the charge or in the front, so they're not always all tired. That makes a lot of sense. Come on, someone bite. And don't worry, we're going to get a stronger line. We're going to get a bait that has a spinner and stuff that's going to be more fun and active. We did that in the demo as well. Just that we got to get enough saved up to do that. It seems like the fish are actually biting more slowly here in the full game than they were in the demo. In the demo, with this first bobber, they were biting like non-stop. So I think they slowed that down a bit. Maybe the demo was accelerated so that you could make more progress in a shorter period of time so you would get the gist of the game. But I mean, the game is called Cast and Chill, so You know, no big rush or anything. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's an observation. It is slower here, slower going. I received a $5 tip here. Let's take a look. Just don't want to miss a bite. Oh, see, I would have missed that bite. That's a walleye because it's fighting. Whenever it starts to fight, you're supposed to not reel it in. Because if it starts fighting and you're reeling, you could snap your line. Okay, we got it. By the way, there's a deer behind me. Look, there's a deer where I am right now on the screen. So you know what I should do? Here's what I'm going to do. Since I know you guys probably want to see the wildlife, I'm going to move myself. Where should I move myself? Like over here? But if I do that, I should rotate the camera around, actually. So let's do that. I'm going to move myself out of the way. How about this? So now, I'm up here. I'm not blocking anything. See that? And now you can see all the wildlife. The beautiful deer there in the corner. See it? That's good. All right, so. I got a $5 tip. Are we getting a day stream for the new Donkey Kong game? Yes, when Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, it will be a new playthrough that I will put into my rotation as a daytime new release stream. Absolutely. We got a ways to wait for that one. It's about a month off, though. Thank you for the $5 tip, whoever that was. There was no name associated with it. So now we are up to $24 of support on our goal of $150 for tonight. I do hope that we hit the goal, because if we do, number one, that would ensure that you like these chill streams. We can keep them in the rotation. But number two, that would also mean that we would be on our way for DSP Tries It Mod Pizza tomorrow. All right? How do you beat this game? Well, I think the idea is you level up. Oh, look at that. There's a duck. Or is that a different kind of... I think it's a duck on the water right there next to us. I think the idea, okay, is the... What's going on with the bar now? Hold on a second here. What's going on with the bar below me? Because I'm going to be sitting like this. Now it looks like the bar is moved. Or, hold on. That good? How's that? That's good? Okay. So what I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, was I talking about, what was I talking about? I actually lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, the idea of the gameplay loop and how do you win the game. So the idea, I think, is to catch enough fish that you can upgrade your rod, you can upgrade your boat, and then eventually, after catching enough fish, you can upgrade your license and go to other fishing locations that are bigger and better. And it looks like the last one was actually a boat. Did you see? It was called, like, the Old Wreck. It was like a shipwreck you can fish at. So maybe there you can catch, like, epic fish and stuff. A new species has been discovered, apparently, under there. Another walleye. Oh! Very cool. Look at these ducks on the lake behind us. That's neat. Have I tried the precinct? No. People have talked about the precinct on stream for a little bit. I guess it's supposed to be some kind of like a police simulation game or something, but no, I haven't played it. Okay. I think after this trip, we'll have enough to buy the new rod. DJ, I don't know. I would have to sit down and look at all the game release schedule. He says, out of all the game release announcements that we had last week, what am I most excited for? I honestly don't remember. You know, obviously, any Silent Hill game I'm very excited for, right? Any Silent Hill game. So, Silent Hill F, a brand new Silent Hill game, the first actual new Silent Hill in ages. That's going to be fun, I feel. Outside of that, off the top of my head, I'd have to look at the list and, you know, try to get caught up because there's so many announcements. And we did the gaming schedule update last week, but, you know, it just goes in one ear, out the other. I got to look at it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Jade, you'll be in and out for Marvel Rivals. That's all good. You can listen to the stream while you play Rivals, if it's possible. I think this is the kind of stream that it is. You know, you listen to me catch fish, and I'll tell you if something exciting happens. Silent Hill F, the F is for fish. There you go. Silent Hill fishing game. That'll be exciting. Silent Hill fishing. And one more. One more. One more fishy. Got it. Okay, now we should have enough for the better rod. We have the better rod. I believe we can actually catch different fish. I think. I think that's how it works. We're about to find out, I guess. Pet the dog. When I press it, the dog sees head. It's the heart above his head. So it's weird because they don't actually show you petting the dog, but I guess you are. There is fly fishing in the game. We have to buy a fly. First, I want to get the better rod. Then I want to get either a fly or I want to get the stronger line because the bigger fish snap your line. What non-fishing game has the best fishing experience in it? I would argue either Minecraft is really good. I really like the fishing in Minecraft. What other games have we done it in that I really liked? I'm trying to remember. You guys said Red Dead 2, but I don't remember Red Dead 2, actually. So, okay. New rods. So here we go. Let's get the Maple Scout. Got it. Can we upgrade the line? Yes, we can. We have enough. So we got the Maple Scout, and we upgraded the line. There you go. Next, we'll save up for one of these baits, these flies, right? Fly fishing. Okay. Cool. So now it's firmly morning, as you can see. The lighting has changed. We got ducks on the lake. You got a nice deer on the side there in the background. Pretty cool. Now the ducks with ducklings right there. It's cute. The ducklings. Change rod and lure. Here we go. So we're going to change to the Maple Scout. Here we are, the Maple Scout. We should be able to catch bigger fish, but we do need to get one of the new baits as well. The bobber can only sit at the top of the water. So once we catch enough, we will definitely get one of the, what do you call it, the spinners? Oh, really? Use a smaller rod if your target fish is spooked? They're spooked by this bigger rod. Seriously? So we can't do it with this bobber then. All right. We actually do have to change back to the little guppy until we have enough to get the fly. All right. I did not know that. That actually I don't think happened in the demo, but I could be wrong. Do I prefer a faraway camera angle or would I like a first-person fishing experience? I mean, I've done both, and I think that they both work. This is nice for relaxing chill, but, you know, if you want the thrill of catching the big lunkers, then you probably want realistic graphics in first person. That's what we did with Bassmaster years ago. But sadly, there hasn't really been a good fishing game in a long time. Nothing too riveting. Like I said, the ones that I found, like Call of the Angler and what was the other one, Fishing World, they're all old. They're older games. The graphics aren't that good. The features are very bare bones. Itchy says, would I consider playing this game with the wheel? The driving wheel accessory. I don't know. Would you consider playing Elden Ring with the bongos from Donkey Kong Bongo? It's the same thing, right? I mean, it's kind of a stupid question. I don't know why there hasn't been a good recent fishing game. Like, no lie, there hasn't been one that's come out for years. So I don't actually know why. Like, even Bassmaster. It's been 3 years since we played it, and when we played it, it was already like 2 years old, I think. So even Bassmaster wasn't even recent. You're talking like a 5-year-old game. So what happened? Like, why was there never another one? Maybe it didn't sell so well. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a newcomer to the whole virtual fishing community thing. I don't know. Can you move around the lake? No, you're right here. This is where you fish. Right where I am is the fishing spot. But there are other lakes and rivers and places to fish once you get enough to buy the license for them. Price of the game? The price of the game is $15. Right now it's on sale. There's a Steam sale for all fishing games. So it's actually, here, I'm going to recast. So it's actually only $11.99, I think. So it's $3 off. But it's not expensive by any means. So I don't think there's a problem. Like, if anyone's complaining about $11 for this game, I don't know what to tell you. You probably spend more than that on a daily coffee or on a, you probably go to McDonald's and spend $18, $19 on a burger meal now. So how you could complain about $11 for this game, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Romy Rose says, I was just watching when you got your first chicken dinner in PUBG and you never fired a single bullet, but you still won. What a time it was. Indeed. Remember, that was back before the Battle Royale thing was really picking up as much. Like, it was just getting prominence on consoles. It had been a thing on PC for a long time, but that was when PUBG very first was ported to consoles. It was the Xbox One. And I played it, and man, it ran like awful dog water. It was choppy. It was super delayed. You could barely control the guns. They would aim so poorly. And that's why I didn't even bother shooting. I was like, dude, if I shoot, I put myself in harm's way because I can't control the game. I'm just going to hide the whole game. And I did, and I won. That was pretty funny. I hid the entire game and only came out at the very end and still survived and won. The wall killed everyone. What I do to get the controller to work? I swap controllers. I have no clue. Again, I can't explain it. I used the Mishinike. That's what that is. Mishinike G5 V2 Pro. I used it on Friday during the demo. Okay? Had zero issues. I used it earlier today for Blueprints. I used it for Lies of P. So I literally have no idea what's going on that it wouldn't cast in this game. I'm just baffled. I don't get it. Princess Luna with a $5 super chat says, if a new fishing game were to come out, what features would you hope to see in it? Well, first of all, you need modern graphics. Everything's using either like Unity engine or Unreal 5. You got to use a modern graphical engine if you want to be taken seriously. Like, this game is fine for what it is. It's a chill vibe game. It's not meant to be taken super seriously, right? But if you want to do a serious fishing simulator, you got to put the effort and you got to get the modern graphics. I want to see the photorealistic water, the fish. I want to see them crisp, jumping out of the water, looking amazing, right? Obviously, I would want a variety of locations. I don't just want like one or two locations. I want to be able to go all around the world fishing in the big game areas. Where are the best, biggest catches and fish available, right? I want to do that. I want to customize my fisherman from head to toe. I want to have him look how I want with clothing, style, everything. Something like this to have a pet in the boat would be really neat. Imagine you had a pet in the boat with you to share your fishing experience. That would be pretty cool. So I just want something like that. And we didn't really get that. Like, Bassmaster was kind of half-assed. It was full of bugs. It didn't look that great, And even the customization was limited. So I would hope that something like that would come out. That cooler better be heavy or we're fighting. All right. So brown trout and you don't know is the crankbait. Brown trout is a big crankbait. So, okay. Small spoon bait is for walleye. So I think that's what we should go for. Let's get a small spoon bait. Let's do that. That, perhaps, will get it to sink, and then we'll be able to catch the bigger fish down below the water. I think that's what's going to happen. Let's put that over a little. I'm trying to make it perfect here. A little better. Yeah. Did I add Princess Luna's super chat to the total? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did I? It was $5 because we were already at 24, right? So are we at 29 right now? Can anyone look back and see if I added that super chat already and I need to erase what I just added? I would appreciate that. Okay. So now. Uh-oh. There we go. I was having issues. So let's go to the Maple Scout. And there it is. So we got the lure and we got... All right, here we go. Zoop. What a cast. And now this goes way down, and there's a whole new group of fish to try to catch. See this? All right. And we get them. I did tighten my, or strengthen my line. Ah, here we go. Immediate catch. What is it? We got another walleye. It's the biggest one, medium walleye. Boy, that was an insanely bad cast I just did. It was the most pathetic cast I've ever seen. I want some big ones. Those big guys on the bottom. That's what I want. Yes. Behind me. Holy crap. He's a fighter. Oh, he's a fighter. Oh, I didn't see that he was fighting there. So I didn't release, and he got off the line. Darn it. It's all right. We'll get him. What's up, Maximum Turbo? How you doing, man? Good evening. Sheesh, you know, thank you guys for chilling. Thanks for the nice vibes. It sure would be great to get some support from the kick side, because we got none right now. Zero. Jumped. We're trying to tire him out right now. Wow, he's fighting. Wow, I can't get him. He is... Dude, I couldn't get him. Yeah, I'm thinking we need to maybe even a stronger line or something, because I can't get that guy. He's a big boy. You got Namor? You're getting good with Namor? I'm glad to hear that, Jay. Glad you're still enjoying Rivals. Very good. Look at the size of that fish on the bottom, man. He didn't care. He ignored it. I want this one. We got it. What is it? It's a giant, large walleye. 2 feet, 1 inch, 7 pounds, 9 ounce walleye. Damn, 2 feet. So it's like this big. Like huge, huge walleye. Nice. That's cool, man. Good stuff. The 7-pounder. That's a lot of fish. Am I going to get the Xbox handheld when it releases? First of all, it's not an Xbox handheld. Let's clarify this. It's literally a ROG Ally that's branded to the Xbox. It's the same shit. It's not a new handheld. It's just the Xbox branded offering where they're claiming you can play a bunch of Xbox games on it, okay? I don't see the need to get it. What would I do with it? I have a gaming rig that's insanely good. I wouldn't really make use of it. I don't travel or anything to... What am I supposed to do here? What the hell? That guy just ran with my lure. Holy crap. But no, what I was saying was, I don't really travel too often or anything. So I don't really need a portable system like that for anything. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't get much use out of it. You might argue, oh, well, you can test it, right? Well, I could, but how many games am I realistically going to play on it? Probably not many. I'm probably just going to go back to my gaming PC whenever I can. Maybe every once in a while I would test something on it, but it's not going to be really too viable for what I do. So I feel like, by the way, this is even bigger. 2 feet 2 inches, 8-pound walleye. Dang. So I feel like it would be more of a test of the hardware. Like, buy it, unbox it, test it, run games on it. See, I'm sure it docks with a capture setup. So, you know, see how I can capture from it, etc. But it's not really going to be, oh, I'm making a lot of content with it. You see, that's the difference between the Switch 2 and this handheld, right? The Switch 2. There's going to be first-party Nintendo titles over a course of many years that I will buy on the Switch 2 and I will make playthroughs of, even though the money investment for the Switch 2 now is pretty much a waste. I'm not using it, besides once a week for Mario Kart World. Over time, the Switch 2 will absolutely be worth the investment. The Xbox handheld, which is just a ROG Ally, I don't see how that's ever going to be worth the investment. People are saying it's probably going to be around $800, and do you really want to spend $800 for a handheld when I have a gaming PC at home that I will run everything on and I don't need a portable system, right? I have no need for it at all, realistically. So, nice, caught him. All right, we got a lot of fish here. Now let's see what we want to upgrade because we might make a lot of money here. We'll have to see. So thank you to Darkside Jasper. We got our first sub of the night over on Kick. Our first Kick support. Very nice. So now we're up to 34 of support and climbing. Guys, please let's get some momentum going now. We just got a sub. Let's get some more. Let's get another sub. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get some momentum rolling for the chill late night fishing streams. You guys asked me for years to bring back fishing, so I have. Holy crap, look at the value of those fish. Whoa, okay. That's a lot. So what do I even want to buy right now? Right? The spoon bait's already working, so I probably don't want the heavy yet. Rods. Nope, I can't afford the timberjack as of yet. Not yet. Boats. I could actually buy the leaky bucket. What's the difference between them? I don't know. Whoa, look at this coastal rambler. Damn. I don't know what the leaky bucket is for. Like, realistically, what would it do for me? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to do 2 more upgrades. I'm going to get 8 fish at a time. I'll do that. And why don't we go for... Let's buy the heavy spoon bait. And let's see if that changes anything. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's just cosmetic with the boat or what. Don't know, but... Let's go. Can we get to a new spot today? Probably. I mean, we got over an hour left on the stream. I don't see why we wouldn't buy a license and get to a new spot. When you're done with Namor, you're going to focus on Penny, Jade. That's good. That's good. Glad that you're getting so much mileage out of Marvel Rivals. So now it is firmly midday, as you can see. It is super bright, nice sky, awesome creatures out here. Let's catch some fish. Make some money, right? Heavy spoon bait. There we go. Let's try it. Will this help us catch the big fish? He went for it, and then he swam away. Oh, he bit it! Holy crap, can we get him? We got him! Oh my god! The extra large trophy walleye. Legendary catch. 3 feet 4 inches. 23-pound fish. Whoa! We got the biggest fish in this lake. So yeah, we definitely need to move on to another fishing spot. We literally caught the monster of the lake. Wow. Well, that was awesome. What happened to the others? They're all gone. We might have to switch back to the other one because... See, they're afraid. They don't want to go for this thing, right? They're swimming away. Yeah, they don't like it. All right. So this was just for the monster. Let's go to the small spoon bait. If that doesn't work, we'll go back to the bobber. Does the game have achievements? I'm fairly certain it does. Almost all Steam games have achievements, right? I would think so. Yeah, these are all just little fish now. They don't like this. See, they swim away from it. They don't want to bite it. All right, let's go back to the bobber and the little guppy. Let's just catch a bunch of small fish, and then we'll trade it in. Hopefully, that monster legend catch is actually enough to buy a license to go to the next lake. Here we go. Is this game on console? To my knowledge, it is currently only on Steam. I don't believe that it is on console. I think it's PC exclusive right now. But don't quote me on that. You might want to check. Oh, that threadfin shad was actually big enough to be considered a trophy fish. It's good to have you here tonight, Jade. Thanks for chilling. Here we go. Oh! Of course, I'm sure when we go to a new lake, there's going to be all new fish, right? It'll probably be a whole new thing that we're catching. So that's cool. You can't escape me. What do you think you're doing? I caught it legendary. You're not escaping me. Good evening, Game Boy. Good to have you here tonight. How are you? Oh, really? I'm being told there's actually other fish in the middle of the lake. I should go further left. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Hold on. Let me go further left, and we'll try over here. Maybe there's different fish. Good call. All right, let's try it right here. Snooze. I don't want to snooze. Hoo-ah! There they are. New species discovered. Cool. Maybe this is bass. Come on, bite them. There's the other lure I didn't buy yet. Maybe maybe only the walleye go for this one. Because these guys don't seem to be attracted to it. See that? Oh, man. If it's a new... Yeah, those are probably the bass. I might have to go buy the other lure. Shoot. Yeah, they're not going for it at all, huh? No. He looked at it. He's like, nah. He turned away. See, he's like, nah. Yeah, he's not going for it. At first they look at it like they want it. Oh, he did go for it. Okay, I'll hold off then. Maybe they will go for it. I'm gonna need a bigger boat, says Jade. Eventually I will, you're right. I know that's a Jaws quote. Come on, come back and bite this thing. So those don't bite, those do. Is that a walleye on the bottom? Yeah, see? Man. Shoot. Well. Yeah, they don't want this one. No, I didn't. Oh, crap. I don't want to do that. Pull it back. I don't think either one's going to go for it. I'll try this small spoon bait, but I don't think they're going to want it. I think that I got to buy that other lure because I think these might be bass. Yeah, they don't want it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Zoop. Aha, what did I get? A brown trout. Nice. 12.3 inches, 2 pounds, 7 ounces. That's our first trout catch. Very nice. Yes, I have been on a boat in real life. Yes, indeed I have. I've been on, my friend in high school, his dad had a little boat, and we went out on that a few times. And I also been on, like, ferry boats. Gatorade did a $10 super chat. Says, you know, I understand why you would want a fishing game with modern graphics and light RPG mechanics. However, this game looks really cozy, so thank you for playing. Yeah, when I learned about this game, we saw it. When did we first see it? Because we were looking for demos, right? We wanted to do a demo day on Friday. We wanted to do something different. We were looking for demos on Steam, and it just so happened this demo had just released during that week of Summer Game Fest. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's any good, right? If people would be interested in it. And we played it on Friday, and it seemed pretty interesting. because it's more basic, but it's meant to be relaxing. Like, that's the whole premise of it, is that it's a relaxing game. So, I think it's serving its purpose there. We're all relaxing, we're having a good time, we're talking, interacting while I'm doing it. It looks like we're about to make a ton of money because I got the prize fish, in which case then we can move on, maybe to another lake. There we go. All right, let's go unload this monster. Thank you, Caterade, for the $9.99 super chat. With that, we are now at 44 bucks to support. Everyone, as you know, my goal is 150. We're almost a third of the way there. Let's get some momentum going. Let's hit that third of the way and keep moving towards it, shall we? Thank you. Ben Rogers says you saw it when you were updating the schedule during the podcast. Oh, okay, there you go. Jade says I missed this. Yeah, I like chill. Whoa, I like chill games. 183 gold for that one. Dang. Well, do we have enough? I'll be, you went and did it. That one on the wall, over 20 pounds of pure muscle, a real beauty. Folks been stopping by just to see it. Even Evie Jean swears she's coming back swinging. You've earned your bragging rights. Names on the board, trophies yours, and there's a new legend over the counter. Just don't let it get to your head. Walleye have a way of humbling folks. Interesting. Yeah, there it is. Biggest catch of trout. But here's the... Yeah, we got them all, right? Oh, no, we didn't get the smallmouth bass. See, we need the crankbait to get the smallmouth bass. So maybe we should buy the crankbait and do one more run just to get the bass, and then we'll buy our license. Yeah, see, we didn't get the crankbait. Let's buy a big crankbait, okay? We're almost able to get the timberjack. Yeah, see, our first license is Fawn Mirror Lake, that's where we're going to go next. So let's do one more. Let's go out and do one more. And let's try to catch the bass we didn't get, and then we'll move on to the next location. You want me to move my camera down so it looks like I'm behind the counter? That's silly. Kind of silly, no? Come on. Okay, so big crankbait on the Maple Scout. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. You know you want it. Come back here and bite. Yeah, that's got to be the bass. Oh, he's fighting. Get back here. He's gonna get away. He's fighting non-stop. I can't stop it. Look. He won't stop. Get back here. We tire him? We tired him out. Beautiful. The smallmouth bass. We did it. 23.4 inches. 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Oh, yeah. A beautiful smallmouth bass. Hell yes. A good one. Now I hear some nice environmental sounds. They're quite relaxing. Now, the only one that cares about this is the bass at the bottom. I might have to move further right. Oh, he almost got it. Come on, come back and bite. Bite it! Yeah! Give me another smallmouth bass. Dang, he's gonna snap my line. But I'm tiring him. Pull him back. Get him. Almost got him. Oh, he's going again. I'm gonna let him out. Let him tire. Here we go. He's coming back. Oh, no. Oh, he's caught. He was like caught. Oh, that's baloney, dude. He got caught. Now I can't get him to come back. Look. He's caught. We went all the way back to the dock. Get in here. Stop fighting. Dang, he's a fighter. He's tougher than the other one by a lot. Damn it. Ugh. That was such a fight, and to not get it is so disheartening after all that. Like, oh man, really? I didn't get him? Son of a bee. Oh! He bit again. See, when they fight, they go. They dart. You have to wait for them to stop darting so you can pull them back in. Oh, come on! Oh! No, I've never watched fishing tournaments on TV. I know they used to broadcast them all the time, but I never watched one. He ignored it this time. Did he learn his lesson? After biting it twice, maybe he learned his lesson. He doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Here, I'm going to move further right. Thank you, Maximum Turbo. He gifted a membership to the community. I appreciate that. I'll get that on the leaderboard in a bit. I wonder what the snooze mechanic does. You get energy back or something if you snooze, I wonder. Oh, here we go. They fight differently. They do. It's interesting. The bass would go in one direction non-stop fighting. This guy's like going left and right. See? Little spurts. So I have to reel, then release, then reel, then release. Not getting away. After the bass, I'm not letting you go. I'm sorry. He's tough. Keep in mind, you can buy the line upgrade. We bought one, but we only bought one. So I could buy more line upgrades that make the line tougher. We got him. Hell yeah. A brown trout. Biggest catch brown trout so far. It's a 6-pounder. And 11 ounce. 6-pound, 11 ouncer. Thanks, Maximum Turbo. Let's get this on the leaderboard. We're up to 47 of support. Come on, guys. Let's keep it going in the right direction, please. Let's hit that goal tonight. You're not impressed by a 6-pounder? I'm sorry. I guess the 20-something pounder earlier wasn't good enough either. Oh, got another one. Can I get him right in? No, he fought it at the last second. Are you kidding? He was right there. And that happens, too. You might be fishing and you have him right there. You're like, I'm going to get him. And then he starts fighting when he hits the top of the water. Like, what the? I thought it was going to be an easy one. Nope. Fights last minute. This guy's a jerk. I'm not going to get this one. He's going under the dock. Look. Yeah, that was insane. He would not stop at all. He fought nonstop. All right. Man, come back here. The fish is there. I need him to come back over here and see it. No, he turned around. Oh, come on. All right, this is annoying. If he doesn't bite it this time, I'm just gonna go trade him in, and we're gonna go to the next lake. Because we got one of every kind now. Nope, he nudged it but didn't bite it. Jeez. Oh, trout got it. See, is it even making a reeling sound? I can't hear it. If it is, I can't even hear it. I got the volume pumped up on my TV. All right, Ava Cowboy fan, have a good night. Thanks for chilling. Wow, I can't get this guy. Yeah, all right, I give up. Let's just go trade him in. This should be enough to buy a license so we can get to the next lake. All I wanted to do is get the bass so we have one of each of this lake, and we have it now, so. All right. No, I am reeling, but I don't think it makes the noise when you reel, actually. Unless you're talking about pulling to make the lure move. I think you can do it, but it seems like they bite anyway. All right. Let's do it. Your crew's different when it's you coming through. Glad you're back. Let's buy the Fawn Mirror Lake license. Wait, is that where we are? Oh, that must be where we are. So we need 500. Oh, man. All right. We're going to split the part then. We'll come back. I definitely want to go to Grizzly Ridge River, but I guess we need a lot more money. What I should probably do then, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reinforce my rod. Yeah. By 2. Because they keep snapping my line and I can't reel them in. I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good reinforcing the line like that. I'll be able to catch all the fish now. So that's what we'll do. All right. So first hour has been fun. I'll be back for more.